What's going on YouTube? Today we're taking Bowenzmotorsports 2021 GT500 and showing you how to clearance and fit 18 by 11 Forgeline GSR 1 wheels. Stay tuned. All right, we got the car pulled in. I'm gonna jack up one side at a time, pull the wheel off, and then we'll grab one of the 18s and start trying to test fit it and see where it's making contact. All right. One thing to note, the reason why we're not using an impact is because we are using titanium lug nuts from Racing, and you do not want to use an impact on titanium. It will rip the threads right out. And again, we are putting on Forgeline's 18 by 11 GSR 1 wheels. In my opinion, there's no better wheel company in the industry. Made in the USA, lightweight, and of course, beautiful. I mean, absolutely, even in just being black, plain black, I mean, they are jewelry for your GT500. So let's see what we got here. Is going to hit on the front up here. Hitting. Yep. Lug nut on it, so we can see what we're working with here. All right, let me show you what's going on here. All right, so we tightened, or didn't tighten, we hand tightened 2 lug nuts just so that we can get an idea of the clearance issues that we have here. And as you see, there's plenty of clearance for the caliper. I might be suspect on the emergency caliper. We'll double check. But the main focus point, the main issue is that back there, your vertical link. Your vertical link is the bolt, the washer that holds it on is actually the first thing that's going to make contact with the wheel. And then not far behind that is the bottom of the vertical link. So today we're going to show you how to do a little grinding on your GT500 to make that clearanced right there, and both the washer head and the vertical link. Both SPE and Cortex have amazing offerings for replacing those. I believe SPE uses the factory bolt, so I'm not sure in terms of what issues you may have still with clearance of that washer by using the SPEs. But for this video purposes, we're just showing you how to cut and clearance that without having to swap the vertical link to a aftermarket component. Stand by. Before we get grinding, I just wanted to show you what little indentation it actually made by mounting the wheel before trying to clearance the vertical link. It's right there. You can see that it just barely touched as I was just moving things around, fitting it, seeing where it would make contact. So if you try to put these on without modifying the vertical link or swapping it to an aftermarket one, you are going to have a groove in your wheel, without a doubt. So without a doubt, you need to modify the vertical link or swap it to an aftermarket one. So let's get grinding. All right, we got the wheel back off. And just to show you, before we get started, we will be taking the edge of this washer off and the edge of the vertical link and shaving it down in order to get just enough clearance to clear that wheel. All right, guys, as I said, we're going to take off the edge of the washer here and the edge of the vertical link in order to get enough clearance to fit those wheels.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why they say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go.
much material we took off. But get down here, show you up close. What we did here, we just took the edge right off of the washer and essentially kind of flatlined the bottom of the vertical link just slightly at the peak of it in order to get in here a little bit better. You can see, in order to get that edge out. All right, let's test fit the wheel again. Let's get these things on. See if I can do it without banging them up. Alright. Let's see what we got. Looks pretty close. So the last thing you want to do is spend all this money on these badass wheels, lower your car down, and go to try to take it for a spin, and all of a sudden you hear, definitely don't want that. Because, yeah, that would be no bueno. So, this may require a couple of attempts at the clearancing process, but rather do a little bit here and there, a little bit here and there, until we have reached the desired point. All right, so looking at it now, we definitely have a gap between the wheel and said parts, vertical link and the washer on the bolt head. We might be able to take a little bit more off the bolt head, but I think the vertical link is good enough. I want to lower the car down and see if it makes contact then, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, we did end up taking a little bit more material off of both the washer and the vertical link, just to make sure that we had more than enough clearance for any kind of potential travel. As you can see, I kind of squared off the bottom of the washer and essentially did the same with the spindle, or not spindle, the vertical link, in order to get the circumference of the wheel to be able to clear it. So we're gonna go ahead and put the wheel on, lower the car down, get you a picture of that, and then we're going to move to the other side. We won't videotape that just because it's, you know, repetitive, and then we'll pick the got it on the ground, took it around the block, had my wife pull it forward first while I watched both wheels and make sure everything was good, and we got no rubbish. It, definitely plenty of clearance. You can see in there, it is good to go. I did do one launch control launch with the car at like 2200 RPM. And yeah, still a joke on the street. But yeah, can't wait to get to the track and see how it does now with a tire and shifting it manually. So next thing we're gonna do is go ahead and pull off the rear wheels, and I'm gonna get you guys a weight comparison of the 20 by 11.5 with 325 Toyos and the 18 by 11s. So let me get those off and we'll pick the video back up. We got the 18 by 11 rear beadlock. As you can see, like I said, took it for a spin, did one burnout, and tried to do a 2200 RPM launch control, and yeah, it spun pretty bad. So let's see here if you guys can see that, but we have 59.4 pounds. 59.4 pounds. Wheel, tire, and wheel weights. So, all right. All right. And a 325. All right. Sixty-seven point four. So the 20s are about 7 pounds, 8 pounds heavier than the 18 by 11s. Alrighty guys, there's your quick video on how to clearance your factory vertical link in order to fit 18 by 11 rear wheels on your 2020 plus GT500. I just want to be a special note that we are a Forgeline wheel dealer. In fact, we have 2 sets of rear 18 by 11 GSR1 wheels in the beadlock in black, ready to go, no 7 to 8 week turnaround time. One set has the white lettering for Forgeline, just as our car has, and then the other set has a all black center cap. We compare these with a pair of Mickey Thompson 325, 35, 18 ET Street Rs, or a different size if you so desire. But we do have those sitting on the shelf, ready to go out the door with the wheels if you do want the package. So please hit us up. We'll share a link to our website, and drop us a like, a follow, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.